So your Ford's check engine light just popped on, huh? And if you plugged in a scanner and found yourself staring at the code P0011, you've come to the right place. We're going to break down exactly what that code means, what might be causing it, and how you can figure out a fix without just throwing money at the problem.
Yep, there it is. That little glowing light on your dashboard that just ruins your day. It's that moment that makes your stomach drop, right? And your mind just starts racing. What's wrong? Is this going to be a huge deal? How much is this about to cost me?
So you do the smart thing. You grab a scanner, and this is what it spits out. P0011. Okay, what on earth does that mean? It looks like some kind of secret message, but really, it's just your car's computer trying to tell you something very specific. So let's translate what your Ford is trying to say.
All right, the official term is camshaft position timing over-advanced for Bank 1. Let's unpack that tech speak. Your engine has a cool system called variable camshaft timing, or VCT, that helps it run efficiently. This code is telling you that the timing is way too far ahead of schedule on what's called Bank 1. Now, Bank 1 is just the side of the engine with the number 1 cylinder. On most Ford V6 or V8 engines, you'll find that on the passenger side.
So, to put it really simply, your engine's timing is out of whack. The key moving parts aren't in sync. Think of it kind of like a band, where the drummer starts playing way too fast. The whole song just falls apart. For your engine, that means you're going to feel less power, your fuel economy will tank, and, it could even lead to some pretty serious damage if you let it go. But don't panic, we can figure out why it's happening.
So the big question is, what's actually causing the timing to get so messed up? Well, the potential culprits usually fall into 3 main buckets. We're going to walk through each one. Issues with your oil, some kind of mechanical problem, or a fault in the electrical system.
First up, and honestly, this is a huge one, your oil. That VCT system we talked about, it runs on oil pressure. It's hydraulic. So as you can see here, if your oil pressure is low, that's a prime suspect. It could also be that oil is flowing when it shouldn't be, or that the passages the oil flows through are all gunked up with sludge. This is exactly why checking your oil level and its condition is always the very first thing you should do.
Okay, next up, mechanical problems. We're talking about the actual physical hardware here. The VCT unit itself, which is often called a phaser, might just be out of alignment or even damaged. It's also possible that the main engine timing was set wrong during a past repair job, or the mechanism inside that phaser could be physically stuck, so it just can't move like it's supposed to. These are the kinds of issues that need a real hands-on inspection.
And our third category is all about the electronics. The whole VCT system is controlled by little electronic valves called solenoids and watched over by sensors. So if that VCT solenoid gets stuck open, it's going to cause this code. Or if the camshaft position sensor gets damaged, it could be sending bad information to the car's computer. And, of course, you can never rule out the simple stuff, like a bad wire or a short in the circuit somewhere.
So here's the most important takeaway. With all these possible causes, from something as simple as low oil to a fried sensor or a broken part, you can't just start guessing. You can't just throw new parts at it and hope for the best. That's a surefire way to waste a ton of time and a ton of money. You've got to be smart about it.
And this is exactly how a pro would do it. A good mechanic doesn't guess. They follow a logical path. Step 1, they check the oil. Is the level right? Is the pressure good? If all that is okay, they move on to Step 2. Digging into the engine's base timing and checking the mechanical parts. And only if all of that looks good do they move to Step 3, testing all the sensors, the solenoids, and the wiring. It's all about process of elimination.
And this really just hits the nail on the head. It's a comprehensive review. This isn't a guessing game. It's about being thorough and really understanding how all these systems, the basic engine, the sensors, and that VCT unit are supposed to work together.
Okay, so let's lock into the key things you really need to remember here. First, P0011 means your engine's timing is too far advanced. Second, the cause is going to be in one of 3 areas: oil, mechanical, or electrical. Third, and this is a big one, always check your oil first. It is the most common cause and by far the easiest thing to fix. And finally, don't just guess and definitely don't ignore it. A proper diagnosis will save you a headache and could prevent much bigger engine problems down the road.
So at the end of the day, that check engine light is really asking a question. Is this a simple fix that just needs a little oil, or is it a sign of something deeper? And the only way to get the right answer and to get your Ford back on the road with peace of mind is to do a proper, thorough diagnosis.